Elliot has won the Best Supply Chain Manager Award, and we're going to talk about why she has won this award. They're in Vietnam, Thailand.
In Vietnam, in Thailand, now we start in South Korea with the seaweed, and also Italy, where we do the green pickles.
Right, so and you got whatever you're doing is within the 200 miles radius of the farmers, including packaging, production, and everything.
Yes.
Okay, and this is 100% gluten-free. And
The idea comes from the preventing the food waste.
okay,
Okay. Now we start with Sweden
okay.
and also Japan,
Why Japan?
because I have a dream to manufacture in Asia and sell to Asia.
Sell to-
Just to cut the supply chain part, which is really costly. Distributors?
Yeah, you should go for distributor. I think you should
Yes.
go for distributor.
Yeah, the point is that we are now scaling.
And you won some European grant as well, right? You were telling me. Tell me about that stuff. This video is brought to you by us, SCM Dojo. We provide awesome courses, guides, best practices for supply chain community. Hi folks, welcome to one more episode of the Supply Chain Show. I'm actually in a fantastic location, which is Pärnu in Estonia. So I came here to do a keynote on why supply chain is an enabler for sales. And here I met Eliot yesterday, and Eliot has won the Best Supply Chain Manager Award. And we're going to talk about why she has won this award and what we are trying to do here at MySnack. Eliot, welcome aboard. So quickly tell us about your brand, why you won the award, about your short journey. You got 60 minutes or 60 seconds.
Okay, so MySnack is a brand that we have created. I'm the best supply chain manager
Yeah.
because I'm really in of all the business, and we have built it up the system now almost 12 years,
Wow.
and we have a lot of farmers
Right.
where we get the raw material.
They're in Vietnam, Thailand.
In Vietnam, in Thailand, now we start in South Korea with the seaweed, and also Italy, where we do the green pickles.
Okay, fantastic. No, so I have tried this product myself, and this is delicious. I'll tell you this, right? So what I learned since yesterday is following. You started your journey in Thailand, right? You moved to Vietnam because there was some tax benefit importing to Europe,
Yes.
right? So and you got whatever you're doing is within the 200 miles radius of the farmers, including packaging, production, and everything.
Yes.
Okay, and this is 100% gluten-free. And
Yeah, this is actually a pure fruit.
Okay.
So we don't mix it together with the different muesli or
Right.
date or apple based like the usual bars are. This one is just papaya. This is jackfruit. This
Right.
is dragon fruit. So how did we figure out the recipe for the bars? The idea comes from the preventing the food waste.
Okay.
Okay, because when we are doing the dried mango slices, we peel mango, then we slice,
Okay.
and around the seed there is still a lot of mango flesh left.
Okay.
And I hate the food waste. At home also, I always critically look at my refrigerator,
Yeah.
and so we don't want to throw it away. Okay, usually what we do, we give it for the flies.
Right.
Okay, or make a compost out of it. But
This is a
then,
supply chain show. Let's talk about supply chain here,
okay,
right?
but the point is that we could use the small pieces of
Right.
it. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we make it as a one mass.
Okay,
We roll it, and then we cut out the bars.
fine.
And about the supply chain, it's really important because we are able to bring 200,000 pieces of the bars.
Yeah,
And while the
from the waste.
no,
Oh.
it's not only from the waste; it's a mixed.
Mixed,
Okay, but
right.
we can add the waste inside the
Inside there.
waste.
So you get 200 bars. So pick, pack, and ship all the way.
200,000 bars.
200,000.
Yes.
200,000.
200,000 bars instead of 40,000 packages. Okay, and while the time there was, the increase of the containers cost because
Right.
of the Suez and the different things,
Disruptions, yeah.
then we reduced a lot the cost per package to bring and to sell, and we were able even to reduce the transportation cost while actually it was increasing a lot.
That's something to note about. So how you can actually keep looking for the ideas of cost reduction even though the container price is going up. Now, so who's your distribution network? So my understanding is you are direct to consumer through your website, or you are going through distributors. What's your strategy there?
We don't use any distributors. We do all the transparent supply chain by ourselves, and we are selling directly to the retailers.
All right.
In Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Finland at the moment.
Yeah.
Now we start with Sweden
Okay.
and also Japan.
Why Japan?
Because I have a dream to manufacture in Asia and sell to Asia. Just to cut the supply chain part, which is really costly, to bring it around here and to sell.
So it's all about brand marketing. So still you are direct to consumer, but why wouldn't you want to go with distributors? Because if you go and sign up with big retailer, I don't know, let's call it Walmart or Asda or Lidl in Germany, I mean, you'll do good, wouldn't you?
Yeah, actually in our strategic planning, we have a private label.
Okay.
So we start with a private label project. But in that case, we really, because you cannot, there's only one producer, us, at the moment for that kind of part.
What's that kind of part? You need proposition. Right.
So we can still manage that to whom we are selling.
Cool.
And because now we have a lot of manual work, we are really rolling, okay?
You're really rolling with the hands.
Actually, now just arrived.
You need to do some machine.
Yeah, now just arrived because this kind of, you understand, it's 100% fruit. It's really sticky. It's not so easy to find the way.
99% it says,
Actually, it's 99.98% because we use 0.01% of sulfate.
Delicious. Visit, what is the website?
MySnack.shop.
Right. I feel like I'm like one of those influencers on TikTok who sell food, but that's not the idea. The idea is it's really good, and we talk about supply chain. So distribution, you're not doing because I did not follow. Why distribution?
Distributors?
Yeah, you should go for distributor. I think you should go for distributor.
Yeah, the point is that we are now scaling up our manufacturing, and let's see, because we have a lot of requests.
Right.
Let's feed them first. And then
scaling is a problem.
Yes, and also to cut the price, because we want this bar to be maximum €2 on the shelves.
Okay.
So you can buy it with €2.
Yes, €2. That's pretty decent price, I guess.
Yeah, but for the fruit, because there is 375 grams of mango in mango bar.
It's like calories and all that. It's healthy, right? All this.
Yes, this is 100 kilocalories.
That's it. That's not bad. Now, so
full of vitamins. That's the point, because we use the special technology, which is the low temperature and the long period drying.
Yeah.
It's not just heat, fast drying for the mass production.
Fantastic. And you won some European grant as well, right? You were telling me. Tell me about that stuff. What's going on?
Yes, this is comes from Estonian enterprise.
Okay.
ACE. And we got the development support for the product development for next 2 years.
Right.
It's quite a big amount. It's around 400,000. And we have managed to start with all what's planned and even more. So the 6 products which I sold to Finnish retail chain, this is from that project.
I have this feeling 10 years down the line, I'll be saying, this billionaire or millionaire, I interviewed her when she was starting, right? Yeah, so that's, I can sense that, right. So moving forward, what's the big dream here? I mean, where you see MySnack going? What's the big dream?
The big dream is that we are able to offer for all the people healthy food.
Healthy food.
And especially kids to grow up without allergies, without intolerances. We cannot avoid it, but we can help them to find alternative and super delicious snacks.
Great. You know what? I think this year is fantastic for you. You are a best supply chain manager. You're winning government grants. You're launching some very fantastic products. I wish you all the best, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Ciao.
Ciao.